Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? It's your girl Vibing with Kim, and I am back with another morning video. So, this morning I am up, getting ready to make my coffee, and I also have my overnight oats. I'm gonna turn my camera around real quick and show you guys the jar. This was the jar that they were made in. This is what they're looking like coming out of the jar. So the milk actually cooked it overnight. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick this in the microwave for about 30 seconds, to get this, to get it warm. But what I'm going to do before then is I'm going to do my coffee, because my coffee is going to take a couple minutes longer than warming my oatmeal. So I'm going to bring you guys over here with me and give me 1 second while I get my coffee cup. Being that I'm going to have coffee here at home this morning and not take it to work, I'm going to use my glitter cup, and I'm going to remember to do what I didn't remember to do yesterday. Which was put my sugar in before I make my coffee. Yesterday I forgot to do that and brewed the coffee. And I was caught up, so busy talking to you guys, that I forgot. But how are you all doing today? Today is Tuesday, October the 10th. And it is 9:26 a.m. And y'all, this morning I slept through the prayer line. I did not mean to, but I slept through the prayer line. Lord, forgive me, I got to get it together. And what I need to do, what I'm going to do starting tomorrow morning is, because I have an alarm that goes off at 6, but I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start getting up at 5:30, or at least have the alarm go off at 5:30. At least have the alarm go off at 5:30, and that way I can get up at 6 o'clock. I'm up, and I need to be upstairs in my office space. And the thing is, I can make coffee upstairs. So I gotta get myself together with getting up, getting my cup of coffee, and by 6 o'clock I'm sitting upstairs in my office. I'm on my way up to my office with my coffee and my oatmeal, and you guys are, of course, are gonna go with me. But I was down here this morning, and since I've been down here, I have lit all my vanilla candles. And in case you guys don't know, vanilla brings money. And so I lit all the vanilla candles. I fed the dog. I went down to the basement, switched out the clothes, because I'm ending up washing my daughter's clothes as well. If I can get all of her stuff done before I go to work, that'd be great. And now I'm in here doing this. I think for dinner tonight, I'm pretty sure my daughter's probably gonna go home this evening. What I might do is ask her if she can go get me a pack of King's Hawaiian rolls, so that I could do mini sliders and French fries for dinner this evening. I see my creamer got done and the coffee is done at the same time. So now I know what to do. Start the coffee first and then do my minute and 10 seconds on my excuse me, on my creamer. And I'm just adding my creamer to my coffee. And because I'm the one that's washing dishes, we're not making no double dishes around here, not today. All right, and then I'm gonna put my bowl of oatmeal in for like 30 seconds. Like I said, just to warm it. I just want to warm it. And then I'm gonna add butter. I gotta get some strawberries and some blueberries because I don't have any. I'm like, where's my brown sugar? My brown sugar. And like I said, I use Splenda brown sugar blend, and I use the white sugar as well. You know, when I'm doing bacon or whatever. Let me get it dressed up, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. And sometimes I'll just warm it up and eat it, and I won't dress it up with anything. But this morning I want it dressed up. But yes, how are you guys? This is Mental Health Month, and so, you know, I do, you know, battle with a little bit of depression, and it's okay because you can have Jesus and a therapist. You know, God gave us people here on this earth to help us with these issues. And mental health is very, very, very important. If you need to seek help, don't be ashamed to seek help. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna warm it up a little more. Let me tell you something. There is absolutely nothing wrong with going to therapy. As a black person, and see, as black people, what we do is we want to run away from therapy. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys. Y'all so crooked. Okay, so as I was saying, I am now upstairs in my office space, and I'll show you guys around in a minute, but I added pecans to my oatmeal. But as I was saying, it's okay. You can have Jesus and a therapist. God gave us people here on the earth to help us with whatever we might be going through. And we as black people have normalized not talking to white folks about our problems. Let me tell you something. You don't have to have a white therapist. There are black people that are amazing therapists. I first decided to go ahead and give therapy a try when my daughter was in therapy. And when my daughter was in therapy. And let me tell you, it was a struggle because I didn't want to go to therapy. I had the same thought process that everybody else got. Therapy is for white folks. Black folks don't talk about their problems. And I had something tragic happen. And it was really, really, really taking a toll on me. And my daughter's counselor, you know, she kept urging me to get into counseling. So finally I gave in and I said, okay. And y'all excuse my holy head start. But finally I went on ahead and gave and went on ahead. And let me tell y'all, my first counselor was an older white woman. And when I sat in my first session with her, because, you know, I'm open to whatever. When I sat with this woman in my first session, I knew. First of all, and I think I went in with that mentality. this white woman can't, there's nothing going on in my life that this white woman can help me with, because first of all, she's a white woman, which to me meant she's privileged because she's a white woman. Secondly, she hasn't been through anything close to what I've been through. So there's no way that she could relate to the things that I'm getting ready to drop on her. And so after that session, I was gonna stop going, but my daughter's counselor said, if you want a black counselor, just tell them you want a black counselor and you want a woman. So that's what I did. And I ended up getting the most beautiful black woman that I've ever in my life met. Her spirit, her soul, everything about her. She's a Christian. And so God knew what I was going to need. And I was in session with her for 8 years. 8 years. A lot of those times I would go live on Facebook or whatever. Nobody knew unless I said something. But for 8 years I was in therapy with her. I'm sorry, you guys. I got my windows open, so please excuse the noise. And you might hear the fan. See that fan right there? Y'all might hear that. But for 8 years I was in counseling with her. And in the beginning I was resistant. But we set goals, we made goals. And during that time I was going through issues with self-esteem. I was 315 pounds or 320 pounds, something like that. I was dealing with self-esteem issues, abandonment issues, definite rejection issues. I was dealing with all those issues. And during my time of counseling, we addressed all those things. We addressed some childhood traumas. And, you know, even during that time, I was in a toxic relationship. And all of that. But, you know, that'll be a story time. The toxic relationship, that'll be a story time. But, yeah, mental health is definitely important, especially in this day and age. It's important to take care of your mental health. If you need to take a mental health day from work, school, whatever you need to take a mental health day from, allow yourself to have those mental health days for you to do self-care. Now, self-care is something that I struggle with because I'm a nurturer. And so I always want to make sure everybody else is taken care of first. And then I'm left holding the bag, and who's looking after Ken? So I'm still trying to get myself in the habit of self-care. And I think in my mind, I think self-care has to be something extravagant, and it doesn't. It could be a bubble bath, a candlelight bubble bath. It could be your favorite book. It could be your favorite, you sitting down reading your favorite scriptures. It could be you sitting in silence with God, or, you know, by yourself. It could be going to get your nails done, your hair done. It could be you spending time with your best friend, and you and her doing something, you know, big. It could be self-care could be whatever you need it to be. And so, if you need help, please seek help, because there is help out there. Like I just said, there are some amazing men and women, and there are amazing men and women of color that are out there that are counselors, certified, board certified, went to school. And not only that, they have experience, life experience, you know, dealing with some of the same things we've dealt with. And so, if you need help, get help. Like I said before, you can have Jesus and a therapist. You can have them both. My therapist was a Christian. The one I have now, I'm not sure if she's a Christian. But I'm praying and asking God to, give me direction on her, and send me another one. But yeah, today, well, I've been off since I got off Friday. I only work today, tomorrow, and Friday. It's a short week because we were off yesterday. But yeah, I'm gonna go in these 3 days, and I'm gonna start taking my mental health days because the job is stressful. Being a wife is stressful. Being a mother is stressful. Being a daughter sometimes is stressful. Being a sister can be stressful. But listen, no matter how stressful these things are, God knows what I can handle. He created me. He knows what I can handle. He has never given me more than what I can handle. Sometimes I feel like He's giving me more than what I can handle, but God's never given me more than what I can handle. He's always been there with me, for me, and if He brings you to a situation, trust and believe He's going to see you through it. He's not going to take you somewhere, drop you off, and say, okay, now you're on your own, I'll see you later. It's not the kind of God we serve. If He brings you to the threshold of that situation, He's going to pick you up and carry you over the threshold and carry you through that situation. Just hold on. Know that He is there with us. It's like the poem Footprints in the Sand. When you only see one set of footprints, just remember those aren't your footprints. Those are His footprints, and that's when He's carrying you. And, you'll see two sets of footprints in the sand as you and Him are walking and talking. And as you get tired, as you get weary, as you get restless, our Father knows what we need. And when you look down and you only see one set of footprints in the sand, know that that's Him carrying you. Those are His feet prints in the sand. And so, yeah. So, this morning, today's video was pretty early because I wanted to do it, like last night I uploaded a video. I got it uploaded and whatnot before midnight. And so I said, well, I'm going to make today's video in the morning so that just in case I get caught up with getting ready for work and then being at work and I forget and I end up not doing it till tonight, which I don't want to do that. Let me go ahead and do it in the morning, and then that way I'll have it done. Not that I want to get you guys out the way and be done with y'all for today, but if I'm going to be consistent, then I need to do it when I know I'm going to get up, look at my phone and say, oh, go ahead and put the camera on. So, yeah. So I pray that you guys have a wonderful and an amazing day. It is cold out. It's still cold here in Ohio. Even though I have the fan on, but that's because we know that heat rises, and so it's cold. I mean, it's hot up here in this attic. And before I let you guys go, I did tell you guys that I was going to show you all my office. So this is my work area. I got the heat presses. We got some of everything going on up here in this attic. I got that big heat press that I got to put back together. I got to get this calendar in use. And then this room here is my actual office. You see my desk, my printer, I got my shelves, different things. I got my prayer wall here. I'm getting ready to add some lights because I definitely have to get back into the habit of coming up into my prayer space and praying throughout the day, or before I start my day, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, so again, you all have a wonderful day. Have an amazing day. I'm gonna get some paperwork done so I can get it mailed out. I got to get on the computer and get an application done and submitted. I got a lot of little sayings around here. One says less is more unless there's coffee. So have you a cup of coffee today, whatever flavor you like. This is Starbucks caramel coffee with silk caramel almond milk creamer and Splenda packets. Have a cup of coffee, hot coffee, cold coffee, however you like your coffee. Have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea. Have a great day. Know that above any and everything else that God loves you all. I love you all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I love you all. And I pray that today is an amazing day for you. I'll see you all in. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I forget. See, this is what I be talking about, y'all. How come y'all didn't remind me? Do me a favor before I go. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share this video, and hit the notification bell for your girl. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Until the next video, I'm out.